this is address, and then you are closing it again with the triple quotation in the multiple lines. So, it will become a multi-line string. So, if I print address, it will show you the output like this. All right. Next, list of escape characters. Now, there are many escape characters, just go through on your own. The mainly that we use is \t and \n, this one. There are so many others, you can try them on your Python interpreter. \t is for horizontal tab. If you want to give spaces, means if you want to give 5 spaces, so you can use \t, and \n is for the new line. Size of string. Now, Python determines the size of a string as the count of characters in the string. For example, size of string xyz is 3. Size of string means how many characters are there in a string, that becomes the size of a string. And of welcome is 7. But if your string literal has an escape sequence contained in it, then make sure to count the escape sequence as 1 character. For example, see here, if I say backslash and backslash, so backslash is basically used as a escape sequence to negate the literal meaning of this backslash. So, this will be counted as 1. ABC is counted as 3. AB. Now, though you can see that there are 3 characters, but \a, if I put the backslash in front of a, that means a will not be working as a as an alphabet, rather \a will become a escape sequence for alert. So, these two will be considered, as 1 and b will be considered as 1. So, the size of this particular string would be 2. Similarly, Mira's toy. So, here we have used apostrophe along with the backslash. So, these two would be considered as 1, because apostrophe we have used as a escape sequence. So, when we use a backslash as a escape sequence along with another character, it becomes 1. So, the total size of this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So, 11. So, you can see the space would also be counted as 1 character. Similarly, wikis. So, we can use the length function. You must be remembering length function we have used. All right. Length function. Length function, you see, it is used to get the size of a string. For example, length of ABC, and press enter, it will show you the size as 3. So, length is a very powerful function we can use to find the length of a function. Next is numeric literals. Now, we have integer literals, we all know, decimal, octal we have done. I will take it, it is a little faster. Numeric literals, we can see this is octal, this is represented by O. Print now, it will print the value 8. This is the octal value of this. Then hexadecimal values, it represented by XF. Just go through it quickly. Numeric literals, we have floating point literals. Floating point में fractional form and exponent form. This is the fractional form 12.0, 0.5, minus 15.86. Exponent form में we have mantissa and exponent form. I suppose since you all are mathematics students, you must be knowing the exponent form. It is exactly the same as you must have done in your mathematics. Then complex number literal, complex number system. May we have, this is how, this is an integer part plus we have imaginary part. So, this is real part and this is imaginary part. So, this is how we write it, 1 plus iota, it is called iota. You must be knowing this also. Next is Boolean literals. Boolean literals means it has either true or false. It has only these two possible values, that is true or false. Let us quickly see that true is having capital T and false is having capital F. So, true or false. Now, C is married, true, type is married. Now, you must be remembering the type function. Remember type function? Type function is tells you the type of the function, whatever the thing you have used. See, if you want to see the type of is married, so we use type function, it will give you bool, that is the type of function you have used. Alright, next we have special literals none. So, none means null. No, please remember, in case of none, n is capital, O n a is in small. So, type salary, if I say salary is equals to none, and if I use the function type of salary, this salary is a variable. So, if you want to see that what type of salary variable is, so you will write type in bracket salary, it will give you none type. Next, operators, we have done many operators. If I say 10 plus 25, so this is an operator, these two are literals, alright, or operands. So, operators may we have done many type of operators. Let us quickly see what are the operators. Now, different type of operators we have done. Arithmetic operators, plus, minus, multiplication, division, remainder, exponent, and this is floor division. Must be remembering floor division. This is floor division. Then relational operators, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, double, equal to, not equal to. This is logical and or not. Three logical operators are there. Identity, they have covered not in identity operators also, is and is not. Assignment, we all know that if I say A is equals to 10, so this 10 is literal, this is identifier, and this is assignment operator. I hope you all must be remembering the difference between A equal to 10 and A equal to 10. I hope you all understand. You must be remembering the difference between, this is assignment operator, this is assignment operator. Means what? Assignment operator means you are assigning the value of 10 to the variable A. So, A is having the value as 10, so we are assigning value to A, and these double equal to is known as equality operator. Equality operator, that means we are checking, we are comparing the value of A is equal to 10, means you are comparing if A and 10 are equal, means if the value of A is 10, so this is equality, means you are checking it for equality, you are comparing it, you are comparing the value of A with 10. If both are equal, if the value of A is equal to 10, so if it is true, so it will give you true, if it is not, give you false. So, here you are making comparison and here you are assigning. Alright, next, just a second. Okay, so children, let us finish the part 1.